Good afternoon, honorable representatives. My name is Desiree Mays. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, a local resident, a wife, a mother, and a member of Apologia Church. I come here today with the blessing of my pastors and the support of my husband and family. This week, our country celebrated Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and as you know, Dr. King had a dream that our nation would recognize that all people were created equal. Well, that dream is dead for nearly 60 million people. Since Roe v. Wade, nearly 60 million babies have been murdered. So that means every day for the past 46 years, children have been executed in our country, in our neighborhoods, all in broad daylight. This type of oppression is difficult to even wrap our minds around. You may have bought into the pro-choice mantra, her body, her choice. Well, that ignorant, unscientific argument has been debunked for decades. So I'm here today not to talk about her body, but I'm here to talk about the body inside of her body. The body that has his or her own separate and unique DNA, fingerprints, mind, and soul. Through modern ultrasound technologies and through medical advancement, everybody knows the baby in the womb is an actual living person at conception. Science tells us this, and more importantly, God tells us this through his word. God also tells us that every single child is a gift to his or her parents. Regardless of the circumstances surrounding your conception, whether you were planned or unplanned by your parents, whether you were wanted or unwanted, whether you were born into poverty or wealth, whether you were born healthy or with special needs, whatever the circumstances were, each of you were a gift to your parents. As is every single child in the womb of their mother. Every single one of these lives, like yours, is precious and deserves the same protection as any other person made in the image of God. As a mother, I began to think that sometime in the not-so-distant future, while looking back at this grim era in history, our children and grandchildren might ask us, "What were you doing? Where was everybody?" So I come here today to plead with you to use your power to do something. God has sovereignly placed each of you in the positions that you're in, and now is the time to do your duty and stand up for what is right. Arizona already has a current law on the books that criminalizes abortion. Why are we not enforcing this? Ignore Roe and uphold AZ Statute 13-3603. Don't be ruthless tyrants like New York. Be courageous and help Arizona to be the first in this country to be on the right side of history by protecting the most defenseless among us. I know I speak for a whole army of other Christians when I say this needs to end now. We will not stop fighting and bothering you all until this monstrous, barbaric practice of legalized abortion ends, and we are teaching our children to do the same.
Thank you.